Setting a slow pace, creeping through turn number 4. Looking for the green flag, flies. We're racing here at Skagit Speedway. The Sportsman Sprint Car A main. Justin Jacobson with a great start. Goes to the outside, piles around the 21Z of Kira Zylstra and pulls away down the back straightaway. Logston settles into third, looking to get by the 21Z as a cluster behind her. That's racing for the 4th position. Tanner Merritt, Jaden Whitney, Dustin Gehring. Throw a blanket over them as they all race around, and Tanner Merritt comes away with it for the time being, trying to hold on to his spot. Merritt back to 5th, Whitney up to 4th. Dustin Gehring flies high, trying to get by. Jaden Whitney around in turn 2. Caution flag flies back in the air. Justin Jacobson steps on it, gets a good gap away from Macy Logston. Runs the bottom, side by side, further back in the pack as they work into turn number 1. Dustin Gehring first to go to the outside. Alden Ostrom working down low, trying to get by the 36 of Tanner Merritt. Justin Jacobson cruising on this one. Dustin Gehring battling with Alden Ostrom in the 19. Give it to Ostrom at the line, but Gehring's up to 5th. Gets really close to the back bumper. Ostrom washes high. Has to regain the momentum he lost. Dives it back down. Merritt runs 3rd. Macy Logston in 2nd. Justin Jacobson has led them all so far. 5 laps into this one, 20 to go. A little farther back in the back, Peyton Drake working his way up from 10th. He's in 7th, battling on Steven Hendrickson in the 13. Drake drives her in high, trying to power around the outside. Hendricks gets on the berm, side by side, down the front straightaway. And here comes Justin Jacobson. He's going to have to work his way through lap traffic. First car he sees the 27 and the 19th of Gerald Powers. Powers working to stay out of the way. Logston trying to battle by, so Justin Jacobson gets one car in between, and Logston disposes of it quickly. Macy, this is going to be time to capitalize through lap traffic. The 21Z of Kira Zylstra now sits in front of Jacobson. Jacobson goes to the outside. That black and white 22J using up every part of Skagit Speedway here so far. 8 laps into the 25-lap feature. Jacobson powers around lap traffic. Macy in hot pursuit. Now 2 cars in. Saw a lot of the modifieds running that bottom really. If you could hold the bottom and get your car to wrap around the turn and get that drive off, you're really successful. I mean, Jeff Westergaard, he made the pass when out of Holt Trip slid up. Well, we see something similar here in the Sportsman Sprint cars. They get lined up side by side behind the Skagit Speedway push truck. Kira Zylstra, Justin Jacobson, Tanner Merritt, Macy Logston. You're on the front straightaway. And then back into turn number 1. Macy Logston gets by. New race leader, Macy. Use lap traffic to her advantage. Put a pick and roll on Justin Jacobson. But now she's going to have to battle through her own lap traffic, starting with the 09 of Piper Harless. Macy tucks it back down low. So does Harless. Cuts the corner and kind of cuts off Macy's momentum a little bit. Macy goes right back to work, but here comes Justin Jacobson. Jacobson closes on the exit of turn 2. A drag race down into turn number 3. Jacobson at a car length off the bottom. Wraps the bottom nicely coming out of 4. Closes in. The gap down to just a mere inches between the top 2 cars. Logston gets 1 lap car in between. That's Harless. So she's got some breathing room for now. Justin Jacobson dives it into turn 2 and 3 and 4. Gets by. Now Macy and Jacobson in the same pecking area. Justin Jacobson powers back around on the outside. Justin Jacobson gets himself back out in front. The caution flag waves. 2 cars around on the exit of turn number 4. Make that 3. Logston has the field in her command, and she'll fire right away. Justin Jacobson gets a good restart and going to keep right in tow with her. Now, how he comes out of turn number 4 can be important. Closes that gap. What can Macy do down into turn number 1? She tucks it down low. She had got past up high, so a smart move to go right back to the bottom, and Logston extends her lead down the back straightaway. Macy washes up on corner exit and continues to pull away. Continuing to slowly just build on her lead, is battling farther back. Alden Ostrom trying to get by the 22J. And Justin Jacobson worked his way up from 5th in the 4th position. 18 laps into this one, a 25 total. Macy looking for her first career Skagit Speedway win on opening night. She was fast in play day last Saturday. Her 2nd race ever at Skagit Speedway. Now she's going to battle some heavy lap traffic with about 5 to go. gets lucky at least. Burstick moves up off the bottom. So Logston continuing to hammer this one around Skagit Speedway, gets one lap car in between. Contact made. Macy up high. Justin Jacobson gets by. Contact made with Gerald Powers, and Macy succumbs to making lap traffic. Now Justin Jacobson's going to have to try to get by the 27. Macy, can she go right back to work? She can. Goes through the middle. 27 gets by. However, another lap car, that's Tony Bundy, gets between. Logston right back to the outside, trying to pedal the 70 around Skagit Speedway. 2 to go at the line this time for Justin Jacobson. And here's Alden Ostrom. Ostrom spins it around in turn 2. Caution flag flies. 66 over as well. That's Burstick. He stopped on exit of corner number 4 out of turn 2. Justin waits, green flag flies. Another good start. Gaps Logston. Now what can she do? Here comes Jane Whitney on the inside. Logston has to hold him off. Here comes Dustin Gehring as well. 3 cars getting into turn 1. Dustin Gehring makes a little contact. Jane Whitney gets around. Macy falls back to 3rd. Justin Jacobson pulling away with ease. Now Macy Logston trying to hold on to 3rd. Jane Whitney gonna have to run down Justin Jacobson, but he's gonna have a lot of track in front of him if he's gonna get it done. Jacobson, smooth sailing on the bottom of the racetrack. Whitney, Logston. And Hendrickson has worked his way up to the 4th position. Dustin Gehring has fallen back after the restart. White flag flies. One more trip around Skagit Speedway for Justin Jacobson. He's just got to make one more set of corners with ease. Into turn 3. No pressure on turn number 4. Justin Jacobson picks up the win on opening night for the Sports Sprint cars. Jaden Whitney comes home in 2nd, and Macy Logston with an impressive 3rd place in her only ever 2nd time at Skagit Speedway.